Okay, so welcome back everybody. So it's been a while since I've been on the Twitch side of things. I took a break from it partly because one, I was actually having problems trying to stream to both sides of Twitch and YouTube. And I think it was like about a week or so ago, I updated my Windows to see if that would help with the issue, because I'm pretty sure a lot of it had to do with that my Windows was so outdated. And I kept all my other applications up to date, so it was conflicting with Windows, and it was causing everything to crash. So I'm gonna try this out again and see what's gonna happen. And plus, I was having like some quibbles with Twitch, but again, I'm gonna try it and see again to see what happens here. So hopefully, there's no crashing. There shouldn't be, at least from what I've been able to experience so far. There's been no problems with the crashing, which is a good thing. So, with that being said, it's most likely gonna be a bit of a short stream tonight. My energy has been like really up and down, and so more than likely, like if I'm just pretty much just blah by the end of the stream, if it's like 2 hours in or so, then I'll end early on it. And hi Ross, it's nice to see you again. How are you? But anywho, so again, I'm trying out to see how things are gonna happen on Twitch again. Most of the focus is still gonna go to YouTube though, since pretty much that's where all of my stuff has been since 2011. So I'm trying to put more focus onto there. How I'm doing all right, but again, like low on social energy and stuff. So stream might end early tonight, more than likely. So mainly when it comes to Twitch, it's just like, aside from the technical problems, I just didn't really ever like have like the, how do I say it? I didn't really like have the pull or like the motivation to keep streaming on there. But I'm gonna try it again. See, but a lot of the technical issues that I was with a lot of the technical issues that I was having with Twitch, because it seemed to happen every time that I'd start to stream on Twitch, that was a bit of a demotivator too. Because every time I'd go to stream on YouTube, I would have no problems. But as soon as I would do like both YouTube and Twitch, it would crash. But like I said, I updated my Windows recently, and I haven't experienced any crashes. So hopefully it was just a Windows problem and not anything else. But it seems to be. I mean, Ross, I'm gonna be 30 years old this year. Anything that comes to age, I will officially be peaking at this year. I will be hitting 30, so you guys might not see me age, but I could actually see it in the mirror. So the camera is just not good at capturing what's actually here. But I can see it. My once young skin is kind of breaking down, but I can probably do things to help with that. But anywho, actually, the other day I was wondering where you were. I was like, where's Ross at? I haven't heard from him in like 84 years. But anyways, I forget that most of your interaction comes from Twitch. Yes. Most of your interaction comes from Twitch. So I'm like, oh, that makes sense. But anyways, I'm pretty much gonna be playing Epic 7 tonight. And, I'm planning for Mira to come back, but primarily it's Izumi. So Izumi will probably end up coming back next week. And then Mira will come after. But Epic 7 tonight, not really much anything else. They were a VTuber or no cam? Pretty much I've been doing like the other characters from my little alternative universe projects. And so far, people actually like that. They find it really interesting, so, you know, I've kept with it. But, you know, these recent weeks, I've just kind of been, you know, wanting to be all like, okay, I'll let them see me a little bit more after a while, because, you know, the other characters did get quite a bit of screen time. Me, I kind of just got here and there. So it's like, it's nice to, like, you know, blend all of that. It just, to me personally, it keeps the streams interesting. Like, what one person might not be into, another person would be into, or, you know, if a person wants to see the actual person's face, you know, I can kind of, like, make it, like, a more of a, like, real, immersive thing. Like, how the characters, they communicate with me, and then the characters can, like, relay information that I tell them and stuff. It makes it just more immersive, more like a storytelling type thing that I do. But, speaking on that, I've been having plans to try and make Izumi into a 3D model, just to make him a little bit more immersive. And now he's going to be the very first one as a 3D model from my alternative universe project. And yes, he's a man. I know you like men, Ross.
Why don't you test your luck?
But as for, you know, Izumi has begun to be more of a staple. He's begun to be more of a staple around here too, so, you know, I try to keep him up as frequent as I can along with me. And the others, you know, they make their appearances from time to time as well. But anyways, I've got shit to do on this game. And I haven't done it all day long. And that's not good. Because stuff needs to be done. No, I don't have one. I don't have one. Honestly, I'm actually more focused on... I'm actually not insecure about that stuff. You know, I've been figuring things out for myself, and it really just seems to be right now, signs are telling me that I really just need to focus on my business. You know, so far, every time I've been showing it to people, they want to buy something or they want to support it, so, you know, it's a sign of saying, you know, I should learn to do a better job with that, so then that way I can actually get to where I want to be. And if I end up getting a male partner in life, so be it. But, you know, it's just not a priority. It's really not a priority for me. Yes, I am. It's you know, it's going here and there. My friend Robin, her and I actually work on the business more now too, and she's really been helping me out. And it's also been helping me too, like, where my strengths and weaknesses are at, where her strengths and weaknesses are at. Her ability to be able to socialize and market is actually really, really good. I know I'm more of like the creative type, and I struggle with the socialization and stuff. But she's really good at the more big ideas, the socialization, getting things out there, and it really helps. You bought those about a year ago, didn't you? Or has it been longer than that? And right now, you'll see, like, you can't make any orders right now because her and I are trying to revamp everything on the site. So there are some things that I want to change to the website. There are some things that I also want to get rid of still, reorganize and all that, and then we're trying to get more people to look at the site and everything, and then once there's like a queue of basically telling me, okay, it's time to open it back up again, then that's where I'm going to open up the orders again. Everything is going through a revamp right now, and it's a slow process. But I'd rather make sure people feel, you know, more confident when they go to the website and then they want to make a purchase. And it's kind of all over the place. Now that I've actually took a break from stuff, came back, started brainstorming with my friend, and, you know, things are really going to be starting to change. I can understand being very broke too. Like, that's my whole thing right now too, is just the struggle is just way too damn real. It's just way too damn real right now. Even full screen, you still look 24. Well, guess what? I feel like I'm about 35 mentally and physiologically. But, you know, I think a lot of that too is just because I surround myself with people that are older mentally, to where, like, it's more difficult for me to be around people that aren't at that, you know, level of mentality. It's a lot more difficult for me to be around people that are at that level of mentality. Like, you know, I'm more around people that, you know, are just honest to the point, you know, and they're understanding. I'm not really one for being around people that have, like, the really rough, hey, Jesse, it's nice to see you. How are ya? Sorry, I'm having to navigate between two different chats here now. But, how are ya? It's nice to see you again. But, if you can meet good people, that's always nice. And yes, good people is actually always nice. And it's like finding the needle in a haystack, you know? Because the good people are out there. It's just a matter of having to work your way into finding them. I'm doing alright. I've just, like I was telling my friend Ross here, like, I'm a bit low on social energy, so I might end up ending the stream early tonight. But pretty much for the night of what we're gonna do is playing Epic 7. I got stuff that I need to do on here, and then if I got any news that I want to cover, which will obviously be before the end of stream. And yes, I have eaten. I have eaten today. I've had chicken nuggets, I've had some ice cream, and I've had some cheese, so I'm good. Even on... Yep. Yeah, pretty much that's what I've been trying to focus on, is just being around just like-minded people. Boo! I think you meant to say yo. But yeah, so... But yeah, but speaking of me being able to eat, like, my friend Robin, she helps me go to... Boo! She's been helping me with groceries, because I go to Sam's Club with her now, generally on Mondays. And what we do is just we get our food, and it's been a lot cheaper to get food that way, because when I end up getting food over here by Myers... Oh yeah, it's going to be. It's the resolution. It's the vertical resolution versus the horizontal. So it'll be a lot smaller. I don't have a problem navigating between the different chats. Like, I can see them right here, right in front of me. Probably... What do I... Oh yeah, that's right. I need to do the Ozymandic hunt. I still can't believe my team can't survive this on auto. They're more than capable. Yes, I do remember you a little bit. I think... I knew you were last on a stream. I think it was either a couple weeks ago or a few weeks ago, and you were here briefly. But I still remember you, especially with the purple profile picture with the J. So yeah. Hey, Courting Nats. Hello, how are you? First time chatter. It's nice to see you. Oh, but I can pop out the YouTube chat, then put it full screen on the vertical monitor, and you're huge. Whoa, really? Okay. I guess, is that better?
Oh, it can't be helped.
Right, here we go. I'm blazing through Abyss right now. What level are you on? But it's blurry. Yeah. That would be, that's because of YouTube's encoder. Also, I've noticed, too, on Epic 7, the frame rate has gotten really smooth. I know, like, before this update, the frame rate seemed a little choppy. 119 is giving me difficulties right now. Dude, I think I'm on only... I'm on the floor where there's Ken, and he's extremely annoying. Oh, Emmanuel. Emmanuel? You changed you got at a different account? Okay.
I want to retire already. I will do my best.
Oh, I really want to extinct these. Alright, I'll see you later, Emmanuel. Damn it. I killed it! I didn't want her to kill it! I was trying to strategize that, but Bologna had other plans.
Oh, right. It's time for Tora to eat. Are you the punk who chased Tora away? Huh?
The goddess wills it.
Alright, we'll try this.
Shall we play a little?
And that's why I wanted to make sure these things went extinct.
Oh, it can't be helped. The dawn is quietly waiting for this moment.
Damn it. Turns out it's because I'm dumb and DDJ doesn't work on 119. Hopefully now it goes smoother. Okay. Forgot who DDJ was. I feel like I know who that is, but I can't remember.
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit? I want to retire already.
Such a drag. You were bored.
No. Okay, she'll be able to do her extinction this time around. Bologna, I love you, but you really are making this difficult for me. You're making this very difficult for me. Daydream Joker, okay, yes.
Can you hold out for more? I will do my best. I present to you the greatest magic. Attention! Don't let your guard down.
I love Bologna. Don't get me wrong, sometimes her AoE can be a bit problematic.
I thought I told you. Get my sight. Wait, is that?
The goddess wills it.
I still have to do this like 4 more times.
Is it time for magic? Shall we play a little?
It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll go with her.
Honor of victory. Oh, it can't be helped. Is anybody sick?
My scars hurt again.
So, according Nat, what do you think about ML Young or ML Pera?
How will the battle
We're gonna kill you. Aw, man. That didn't work.
I wanna
I forgot
retire
because the defense increased.
already.
Set a picture of me having both screens open. You can look later.
Stretch my
Oh,
muscles
that's
a bit.
okay. Yep.
Ugh, stop dragging this out.
She's gonna kill it. Yes.
I've
Or
been
she would kill
waiting
it.
for this moment. Shall we? Oh, it can't be helped. Shall we
Okay.
play a
Hera
little?
looks like the second coming of Christ. Brian seems good, but I don't have the gear of her, so I passed. Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
The footsteps following.
so
Work from you? Oh.
I've also noticed with Bwyung, like, if you go for damage, personally, how I feel about it, like, you have to set her up with a combat readiness team. If you don't have a combat readiness team, she's gonna suffer. And that's actually one of the things that I struggle with, since, for one, I don't have Death Dealer Ray. And Death Dealer Ray would really help her out with combat readiness to get her, like, going. Aside from that, if she doesn't have the speed, but if you do make her speedy, I've heard that it does compromise her on her damage, which is, like, the whole entire premise of her needing to be able to do her job. So it's, like, one of those things that you gotta... If you do full damage, you gotta make sure that you have a combat readiness team formed around her. If you go more speed, you gotta at least try to balance out the stats. She's definitely one of the tricky units to gear. I put her on a rage and penetration set, and she's pretty much done her job with what I can do for her so far. But I know she's definitely nowhere near ready for RTA, but, you know, I don't really do RTA. I pretty much do the regular arena and everything else.
Wills it.
So she does what she needs to for me.
In the name of the goddess, a
I would
prayer.
like to someday get a better
I will do my
rage
best.
set on her, but the rolls that I ended up getting on the rage set for critical damage
Don't let
is really, really difficult to actually replace.
Destino.
And so it put me in a bit of a rough spot, and I'm like, shit. Like, she's got really high critical damage for the gear that I was able to get her with.
I'm excited. How about this? I want to retire already.
Nobody likes farming rage sets. I could definitely tell they're a bit of a pain in the ass. They are.
Can you hold out for more?
My goodness.
Shall we play a little?
We'll do her.
Battlefield's protector.
Ugh, my scars hurt again. I thought I told you. Is it gonna rain? Hit
My sight.
Wait,
Ah,
who's that?
the one time she doesn't crit.
No, I'm excited. Shall I stretch my muscles a bit?
Oh, right. It's time for toilet.
The goddess wills it. The dawn is quietly blazing. I will do my best. Attention! Don't let your guard down. Hear that?
No!
Dragging this out.
Oh well. I mean, I can still do it without it.
I want to retire already.
Make sure those ads get snoozed for as long as I can.
How will the battle go?
Okay, we're gonna do this.
I present to you the greatest magic.
Such a
And we're gonna do this.
Are you the punk who chased Tora away? Huh?
Shall we play a little? Sky's light! Smite them! Oh, it can't be helped. Release
Well, there we go.
I've been waiting for this moment.
We're gonna do this.
How will the battle go? Shall I stretch my muscles a bit? The honor of victory. The goddess wills it. Light. I will do my best.
Of course.
Lead the way. Attention! Don't let your guard
Attention.
down.
Stop dragging this out.
I'm excited.
Will this work?
Entertain me, please.
Yes, it did. I really would like to get Lone Crescent Bologna. And Seaside Bologna. Especially the Lone Crescent one, though. That one's beat my ass, like, several different times. It's been so frustrating. Like, I would like to have her, please. We are not repeat farming that. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for ML Payra, but I want to be able to get her.
Is it time for magic? Can you hold out for more? Shall I stretch my muscles a bit? Radiant spirit, Destina.
Ah, right. It's time for Tora to eat.
I love it when she smacks him down.
I will do my best. All right, be careful.
Yeah, I've seen that. Pretty much everybody wants Payra. I mean, I read a comment a while back where somebody was saying that Smilegate sells the half solution before they sell the full solution. The half solution being Wyung and then the full solution being Payra, and I'm like, that kind of makes sense. It would be a mistake for me to not get Payra. I just recently came back to the game not too long ago, so
I present to you
I'm doing my diligence of doing my research before I
Dragging this out. So, the footsteps
make a
of
mistake on something.
were from you? Oh.
Okay, I saw that 37k attack. I saw that.
Battlefield's protector. The goddess wills it. Is anybody waiting for this moment?
Such a drag.
Damn, okay. I think I gotta do this. I don't remember. 3 more times? Yeah, it's supposed to wait until the last week of a banner before pulling. Yes. So, crazy enough though, I literally got Boyang on a 10 pull for the Mystic banner. And I wasn't even at pity. I ended up getting her right on that 10 pull, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. I gotta do it one more time. Cool. One more time is better than 3 more times. I need to go back and do my repeat battling. Me. I did see, like, the thing with, Archdemon Mercedes, and I'm like, oh, if she's only good with her exclusive equipment, it's not really worth pulling on her. Not worth, in my opinion. I wonder, can I complete the stage? I feel like I could complete the stage. But then I also don't want to overestimate it. I'll just stick with this one for now.
I want to retire already. Goddess, lead.
Yeah, they did change something to this game. It was never playing this smooth on my phone before.
Release men.
It feels like it's like really hyper smooth compared to before.
Muscles a bit. Sky's light. Smite them.
Ugh, my scars hurt again. Lend a hand.
35k, beautiful.
Oh, it can't help me.
I've been waiting for this moment.
We're going this way.
I want to retire already. I'm here. Is
Is
anybody
it time
there?
for magic?
We're going to do this.
Can you hold out for more?
Obviously, Bologna's just gonna kill everything.
Don't let your guard down. The honor of victory.
Such a drag. I thought I told you. To get out of my sight! Wait,
Dude,
who's that?
the 37k on that is just insane.
Is it?
I'm excited. I'll go.
You know?
Bro.
Shall we play a little?
Oh, right. It's time for Tora to eat.
Oh, it can't be helped. Dawn is quietly blazing.
I will do my best. Shall I stretch my muscles a bit?
Ugh, stop dragging this out.
I want to retire.
Almost dead.
already.
It's me. I've been waiting for this moment.
We're gonna do this.
I present to you the greatest.
And Ozymandic was dead anyways. Beautiful. That was simply beautiful. I got 3 more. Oh, the spear altars. And I'm at 41, so I can literally just go ahead and do that. Need to take a look here and see what element was Death Dealer Ray? I think he was... Oh yeah, that's right, he's a dark. Okay, so I guess I will... Nope, not that. So the quick battle, I'll have to wait until my repeat battling's done, and then I can go ahead and do that. 2 out of 10. Can't do that yet, I forgot. Epic Pass. We will take those. Yes, and thank you. That will be the last snooze on the ads, and then after that, there will be an ad break. Would not hurt to do a labyrinth either. Yeah, I'm pretty much stuck in this arena now. Would not be surprised if I end up not faring well with this.
I'm
Not
scared.
some
Since I've gotten to Challenger 1, it's been really difficult trying to progress any further with Arena. It can be very frustrating too.
I always give my all. Whether you win or lose, it's determined in an instant.
Just a slap on the wrist.
So, the footsteps following me were from you? Oh, it wasn't you?
For the future of the
Ooh.
wind tribe. The promises of this sphere will not be forgotten.
Oh, so close.
Away. The goddess wills it.
That was so close.
The goddess, lead the way.
Out of respect, I'll use all my might. There's nothing more absurd than the arrogance of a fool.
Melt away.
Who's she gonna attack?
Fall into nightmare.
How should we do this?
Such a drag.
We're going to burn on Tieria.
Are you the punk who chased Tora away? Huh?
41k, damn.
Hello?
Hear my voice.
Oh, it can't be helped.
I have no mercy to spare. For your reckless greed.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with me.
Oh, that's close.
I will not give in to despair.
Go away.
Ugh, my scars hurt again.
There we go.
I always give my all.
The goddess wills it.
We're gonna do this.
All right. Show me what
Go
you
and
can
try
do.
this again.
How should we do this? Are you ready? Don't forget this feeling of defeat.
Where are you?
Grant me power, Lord Noyas. With each meaningless outburst, you degrade yourself.
The AI does not like my
For the future of the wind tribe.
ML Ilyanev all too much, which is understandable though.
Tire already.
He's very annoying in PvP.
Ah, right. It's time for Tora to eat.
I have no mercy to spare. For your reckless greed.
I always give my all.
So, the footsteps following me were from you? Oh, it wasn't you?
Oh,
You
it
gonna be
can't
dead.
helped. In the name of the goddess, a prayer.
Ugh, my scars hurt again.
You dead.
All right. Show me what you can do.
The goddess wills it. Is anybody
How dare you command me?
It's out.
We're gonna do this.
I thought I told you. Get out of my sight! Wait, who's that?
Dead. Beautiful.
That has to be enough to hold up my aim, right?
Hmm. I think I'll hold off on that. We got an ad starting in 30 seconds, guys. That is almost done. We're gonna go to this goblin chest thingy. Going to switch this back. Ooh, yay, charms. Never were able to get enough of those.
I wanna retire.
Let's do this.
Daddy. The dawn is
I am at your
quietly
command.
blazing.
Vanish into darkness.
Shall we play a little? Radiant spirit, Destina.
Such a drag.
Nice.
Oh, it can't be
All
helped.
is by your will.
We're gonna do this.
This is your end.
Attention! Don't let your guard
Let's
down.
push Boy Young,
Protect her.
Ah, right.
and you're going down.
So, the footsteps following me. Or from you? Oh.
Wow, 30k. Alrighty. So the ad break has started. I will be right back though. I do have to run to the bathroom real quick, so I'll see you guys in like a minute. So see you in a little bit. Alright, so hopefully the ad break is done now. And what we gotta do next here, still trying to wait for that repeat battle to get done, so that way I can do the Spear Altar. I like how the last time I did this, I gained 5 more leaves. I used up 10, and then I gained another 5. Let's go! Okay. Got that complete. And now... Adventurous Path promotion, yay! I finally got Brieg, the annoying knight in PvP. So what do we get here? These, I really need to learn to start saving these up every time I get them. $12? Okay. I want to see why Brieg is so annoying. One of my friends told me to get him as soon as I can. Alright, Brieg, where are you? Oh, that's what he does! Decreasing the speed, you little asshole. Spirit Lord's protection. I think I heard Prophetic Candle is good to run on him, which thankfully I have. But for him... Okay. So... I feel like I should build him with speed, health, and defense in mind. He will definitely be nice to build. Hey, Dark Lord, how are ya? Doing good, that's good to hear. Nice. When as a coincidence, I'm wearing my Nebula Palace shirt. Nice, man. Speaking of those, actually, aside from the shirts that me and my friend Robin are eventually gonna start working on. So, this hoodie that I'm wearing right now is actually one of the newest products from the store. And it's supposed to be like this galaxy camo pattern. The darker colors. And then I also ended up doing one where it's lantern pants that have more of the sunset colors. So... my friend Robin's actually the one that came up with the camo idea to put it along with the galaxy. To make something just more unique. So, he also came up with the idea of trying to experiment with more more colors than just the blue, the purple, and the grays. She wants to also experiment with, you know, yellows, reds, greens, pretty much all the different spectrum of colors is what she's trying to get in mind. Basically, to be more representative of what the brand is going to do. So, the lantern pants themselves, they have like a pinkish, they have orange and reddish. Basically, sunset colors that you would see when you're looking at a sunset. You get the blues, the reds, the purples, the pinks, the orange. So, we're working on all of that as time progresses. So, you know, you'll end up seeing more of the galaxy camo pattern in the products. Because that's more of the direction that we're going to go with the clothing. And then there's also going to be more horoscope type stuff. So pretty much, there's been a really big change, which is part of the reason why I took out all the orders. Ja is nice. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Hope everything is going swell with ya. But anyways, so that's what you'll be seeing, Ross, and anybody else that's here. For those that don't know, I do own a clothing brand called the Nebula Palace, and slowly working on getting it out there so that people get to know about it. It's more about, you know, aside from the galaxy camo pattern that I'm doing, it's aimed to be more for the representation of everyone's authenticity, and also representation for those that are disabled, since we all, you know, are a spectrum of colors. Good, just finished episode 1. Ooh, how'd you like episode 1? Was it good? Yeah, I actually liked it when I finished episode 1. In 6 hours? Damn. So you powered through that. But, I myself, I still have to get through the episode 2, 3, 4, and 5. And actually, like, I think it took me at least a week, since I was just doing it sporadically. But, yeah. Doing side story at the moment. Are you doing this one here? Or you just started today, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to do this one then. But if you're doing side stories and if you have the repeat battles unlocked, do that. No, the Dear Mentor. Okay. But yeah, if you got repeat battles unlocked, use that. So that way it speeds up your progression. Since you just started, you'll end up getting a ton of energy as you progress. And since you got the new player buffs, dish that out as much as you can. That's one of the things that I do like about Epic 7 is that they have really good quality of life. Coming from like a bunch of different games that are basically just shit quality of life, like, I have more appreciation for Epic 7. I was gonna do summon soon. Okay, so if you do the summons, don't do the Covenant ones, pull on the limited banners. So then that way, you know, it will help with being able to accumulate more. Though it looks like the Covenant summon is a little more attractive since it says that you have an increased chance of getting Moonlight units, but it's extremely low. I would definitely say, like, I'm an exception since I ended up getting the Empyrean Illinath from that, but it's a very, very low chance. So, and also too, if you don't have Azeria, I was gonna do side story summons. Okay, so with that one, okay, save up to 605 Covenant bookmarks for that, and also, if you don't have Azeria, get her as soon as you can. She'll really help out with your PvE progression. For Tamarin? Okay. Both Tamarin and Azaria. But also, too... Hi, Hyper Knight. It's nice to see you. So for Tamarin, she would really help out, too. Can't remember where... I think you have to complete... Hold on. For Tamarin, I think you have to complete something in episode 2, though, in order to be able to do her side story summon. So, if you could get Azaria first, she'll really help out your account. Because I'm following a guide on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I need to do... It's been a while since I've seen you, Hyper Knight. How are ya? It says episode 1. Okay. I can't... Oh, wait, never mind. It's not... Okay, my mistake. It's actually... Okay. Here. My mistake. It was the recruit. The connection recruit. This is where you can unlock her as well. From episode 2. It'll open up her connection. But her side story is episode 1. I got the two confused. But yeah, you can get her as a dupe if you get her as a side story summon. You are very utmost welcome, Hyper Knights. Appreciate you stopping by. Love the creative language as always, Hyper Knight Raven. Very unique. You're welcome. Also, so when I first started playing this game, she wasn't a connection. But when I came back, then they put her as a connection. Yeah, once you complete, I think it's episode 2. I can't remember which part in episode 2 it was, though. I think it's 210. Moonlight. Okay, so Moonlight Blessing Unit. So the two best choices are Arbiter Vildred and Tenebria. Arbiter Vildred if you want somebody for easy farming, but if you end up getting a unit, say like Bologna, for example. If you get Bologna, for example, then you don't really need Arbiter Vildred for farming. Arbiter Vildred is still pretty decent, but then you have Spectre Tenebria, who's actually does really well too. She's generally the go-to now, later on. Yes, you can switch later on, so like, if you want to use Vildred for your farming, you can, and then just before you want to switch to Tenebria, then you can do that. But really just those two are pretty much the top picks for that Moonlight Blessing. And then also too, later on when you unlock the Moonlight Theater, you can actually select a unit from the Fallen Land story when you complete it. The best one to go to is Death Dealer Ray. He's actually really, really good. So, if you want to min-max, choose Tenebria and swap to Arby once you finish Abyss 100. There's that too. Now, at the time when I was playing, it was just... I actually originally did pick Arbiter Vildred at first, but then I ended up getting Bologna, and then I also ended up getting Vildred. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll just get Spectre Tenebria. Because my Bologna pretty much carried me all throughout every piece of content in PvE that I needed to progress in. Now I just have to gear her better. I mean, she does hit pretty hard, but her speed's just kind of low. Once I get her speed up a little bit more, she'll be eating good. I'm also trying to... What else do I need to do here? Probably do a little bit of the adventure too. I haven't been doing this like I should be. But real question. Alright, what's your question? This is 3-1. So Free Spirit Tenebria is I would say she's not better than Arbiter Vildred. Arbiter Vildred is better by miles. But as for regular Vildred, I would say more it depends. But Free Spirit Tenebria, because that you can basically max her out, she's pretty much the go-to farmer. So, in that sense, because it would be harder for you to max her out, RB is slower, but Tieria's, yeah, pretty much. Her only use is a farmer. Like, I would say she's just marginally better, but it's just not a huge significance. No, she's not better than Arbiter Vildred. Arbiter Vildred has more usage than Tieria does. In fact, Arbiter Vildred still has a little bit more use today. Just based off of some of YouTube videos that I've seen, him being paired in some teams. So, yeah, he's definitely the better choice than Free Spirit Tieria. But that's pretty much all Tieria is for. It's to help new players to get some farming done a little bit quicker. Also, too, when it comes to your Moonlight, you know, your Mystic Banners, because I know that it'll be a while before you can get to that. But don't ever summon on a 4-star. And also, you want to wait before you summon on a 5-star. Wait until, like, the last week, which was what Courting Nat said earlier. Wait till the last week. You want to see where the ML units are going to be at. I don't know if I should switch. So... honestly, I mean... it really comes down to those two choices, though. Arbiter Vildred and Spectre Tenebria. Me, personally, I chose Spectre Tenebria, but... now, like, I don't really use her because I need gear for her. Whereas with Arbiter Vildred, I probably would have gotten more use using him. But like Nat said, if you want to min-max. So yeah, you're already on Arbiter Vildred, so... if you want to switch to Spectre Tenebria, I mean, you can. Like, you can right now if you want to. But... personally, if it were me, I would wait after you get all your farming and stuff done. Personally, I would say she's actually pretty good, and once you get the Caladra artifact for her, she actually starts doing pretty damn good. It really helps that she's got stealth, so she can't really be attacked by... she can't be attacked by single target attacks. but AoE attacks do get her. But it's a trade-off. I will say personally, I did use Spectre Tenebria throughout the entirety of my beginning career of Epic 7. My beginning plays of Epic 7, and I didn't have too much of a problem using her. The only time I really started having some problems was with Automaton Tower. But then I had Bologna to pretty much help with that too, so... It really does depend, like, what ends up happening with what you get as you progress. Like, for me personally, I started with Arbiter Bildred, but then I switched to Spectre Tenebria, and then I had a really good time with being able to use her. I didn't even start Abyss yet. Well, you could use him for Abyss. You can use him for Abyss and progress through that.
The goddess wills it. Let the goddess lead the way.
Preparations are complete. Remove all obstacles.
How much resistance?
Stretch my muscles a bit. Sky's light. Smite them.
Ugh, stop dragging this out.
Beautiful.
I wanna retire already.
I am at your command.
Shall we play a little? The honor of
I should have gotten Bologna in here.
My scars hurt again. Is it gonna rain?
the goddess wills it. Huh?
All is by your will.
Ugh, stop dragging this out.
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit?
Understood.
Why are you missing cigarette?
Oh, it can't be helped.
Preparations are complete.
Oh, right. It's time for joy to eat.
I love it when she crits and just does 4k more damage than what she initially does.
Goddess wills it. The dawn
Boyang's my favorite.
blazing.
People go ahead and do this.
Attention! Don't let your guard down. Radiant spirit, Destina.
Such a drag.
I want to retire already.
All is by your will.
Okay, done that side story now. Okay. Did you also make sure to get all the resources that you can get from that side story too? Because I know you can get quite a few of them. Make sure you do all that before you switch over to the next side story. That's actually what I've been trying to do with my Azaria side story. I haven't switched out of it since I'm trying to get everything inside of it before I end up closing it out.
Field's protector.
Oh, right. It's time for joy to eat.
5691.
The goddess wills it. Huh?
Preparations are complete.
I really need my Bologna.
Deal with them.
I'm not too late.
My
In
scars.
this way. I'm here. Shall we play a little? Oh, it
Oh.
can't be helped.
I am at your command.
Alright, go away, turtle. Or tortoise.
Stop dragging this out.
Attention! Don't let your guard down. Sky's light. Smite them. I want to retire.
I'm gonna do this.
In the name of the goddess, a prayer.
All is by your will.
Such a drag.
Beautiful.
The goddess wills it.
Emerald Tortoise.
command.
I'm not gonna lie, that this looks like a variant of a Malagora.
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit? The honor of victory.
Oh, Byung go.
My scars hurt again. Is it gonna rain?
I was debating on whether if I wanted to use her move or not.
I want to retire already.
Preparations are complete. Right. It's time for Tora to eat.
Shall we play a little? Oh, it can't be helped.
All is by your will.
Let's just do this.
Here. My scars hurt again.
Attention! Don't let
Let's
your
go.
guard down. Radiant spirit, Destina. The goddess wills it. The dawn is quietly blazing.
Immunity.
I am at your command. Vanish into darkness.
Nice. I know one of the other characters that I want to get is, Ruel. I know she'd be really helpful in Abyss. Which I know I'll end up getting Death Dealer Ray before I end up getting Ruel. This is gonna be a while before Ruel ever makes a return. Alrighty. To be honest, I got what I wanted from that side story, even the bookmarks. So, did you end up getting the catalysts? I think there's some catalysts that you can get from that too, which you're gonna want those. Because catalysts will be used for awakening your... Oh, of course, they need a fire hero on the team. It's always the fire hero. Araminta's not the strongest. Alright, cool. So yeah, once you pretty much get everything, I don't think the Alexa side story is really too much in resources. Yeah, you can just go ahead and continue off. I personally would recommend starting the Azeria one once you can.
Shall we give this a go? Burn! Bye-bye.
I want to retire already. Goddess.
Tamarin? You're gonna go for Tamarin first?
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit? Sky's light. Smite them.
Ugh, stop dragging this out. Shall we begin? Rest in peace.
I forgot that she does that. And Tamlin will do you nicely too. Both, if you get Tamlin and Azaria together, you'll be eating really good. Because Azaria will help with being able to reset Tamarin's cooldowns, which is really good for her S3.
Attention! Don't let your guard down.
Shall we begin?
The goddess wills it.
Stop dragging it out.
Shall we give this a go?
We're going to do this first.
I want to retire already. Name of the goddess.
I have to put a better
Shall I stretch my muscles
necklace on my Araminta.
Radiant spirit, Destina.
My scars.
Lend a
hurt.
hand. Don't worry.
Bring it on.
Let's do this.
What we've got.
Oh, it can't be helped.
Shall we give this a go? You must be hot.
You must be hot.
Shall we play a little?
I know I have a friend that would love her lines.
Victory.
Stop dragging this out.
The goddess wills it.
Shall we begin?
Detonates.
Attention! Don't let your guard down.
Bring it on.
I want to retire already.
Right.
Shall we play a little?
Shall we give this a go?
Beautiful.
Shall we begin? Rest in peace.
Oh, it can't be helped. The dawn is
Bring it on.
quietly blazing.
Should I
Let's
turn
go.
you to ash? Bye-bye.
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit? Sky's light. Smite them.
My scars hurt again. Are you the punk?
Is it gonna rain? Who chased Tora away?
Beautiful.
I want to retire already.
Shall we begin?
Attention! Don't let your guard down. Battlefield's protector.
Such a drag.
The goddess wills it.
Shall we give this a go?
Let's go.
Fight together.
Beautiful. I really should use Araminta more. She's actually kind of fun to use. You didn't unlock Tamarin yet? It's a coalition. You do pretty well with this area too. I ended up giving her the level 70 gear that you get, which does her pretty decent. But I know I do want to get to a point where I want to get better gear for her. You got Rose. Rose is actually really good too. Rose. Rose is actually really good for pushing combat readiness. I'm actually using her right now. She has been a lifesaver in lots of different content that gives me trouble. Needless to say, I'm actually gonna skip this story.
Bring it on. Let's show them what we've got.
Let the goddess lead the
Shall
way.
we begin? Burn! Bye-bye.
Shall we play?
Push that combat readiness.
Spirit, Destina.
Ugh, stop dragging this out.
And bam!
I want to retire already.
Shall we give this a
He
go?
got stunned again.
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit?
Go, Brian, go.
Honor of victory.
Such a drag.
Bring it on.
You go, bye-bye.
The goddess wills it.
Oh, right. It's time for Tori to see.
Attention! Don't let your guard down.
Shall we give this a go?
Nice. Awesome.
Shall we begin? Rest in peace.
Oh, it can't be helped.
Bring it on. You must be hot. What are you gonna do?
You must be hot.
Play a little. Sky's light. Smite them.
Ugh, my scarf.
Hey, thank you for following.
Brain.
Thank you for following Courting Nat. Sorry, I'm like really focused right now. But thank you, I appreciate it. Got a 5-star artifact. Which one is it? Which artifact did you get?
The goddess wills it. In the name of the goddess, a prayer.
Shall we give this a go?
We are going to detonate you. Touch of Rakos. Ooh.
Stretch my muscles a bit.
I know I just saw a YouTube video not too long ago that said that Touch of Rakos was good for somebody. I can't remember who it was though, but definitely keep that artifact. Shit, who was it? Was it a Soul Weaver? Let me look that up again. Yes, okay. Yeah, it's good for Rowana, that's right. She's very annoying in PvP, to be honest. I can't stand her.
Battlefield's protector.
Such a drag.
Bring it on.
Get on.
I want to retire already.
Oh, right. It's time for Tori to eat.
Beautiful.
Shall we begin?
It's this one.
Help.
How dare you command me?
Goddess wills it.
Ugh, stop dragging this out.
Shall we play a little?
Shall we give this a go? Let's show them what we've got.
Oh,
Let's
it
go.
can't be helped.
Bring it on. Burn!
Yeah, definitely save that artifact.
Ugh, my scars hurt again.
Attention! Don't let your
Starting
guard
Abyss. You'll do alright. You'll do alright. I think up until... I guess it just depends where you are progression-wise. Arbiter Vildred will help you out a lot, being able to progress through Abyss. You should be able to get a decent amount of floors done. Let's see here. What is... We shall continue. Everyone on the team is level 50. Ooh, nice. How's your gear looking for them? And I know you get like some pretty good starter gear now as a new player. I know you get like a really damn good raid set too in the beginning.
Shall we give this a go? Rest in peace. Shall we begin? Should I turn them to ash? Bye-bye.
Yes, turn them to ash.
Goddess wills it.
Only free spirit gear is good? Okay.
The dawn is quietly blazing. Shall we play a little? Sky's light.
Yeah, because there's like a new player progression too,
Such a drag.
where you can actually end up getting a really good raid set.
Shall we give this a go?
Which makes me wish I had it for my Boayang, since I have rage on her.
I want to retire already. Shall I stretch my muscles a bit? The honor of victory.
Ah, right. It's time for Tora to eat.
Bring it on.
More battles!
Shall we give this a go?
Oh, it can't be helped. Shall we play a little?
She doing all the damage.
Such a drag.
Yeah, let's not waste.
Shall we begin? Let's show them what we've got. Shall we give this a go? You must
Let's go.
be hot. What are you gonna do?
The goddess wills it. Attention! Don't let
Push
your
that
guard
combat
down.
readiness.
Radiant spirit, Destina.
Ugh, my scars hurt again. Think of an orange.
Bring it on.
We're gonna detonate you. Nice, 12k.
I want to retire already. Goddess, lead the way. Shall we play a little?
Who am I gonna push? You.
Battlefield's protector.
Ugh, stop dragging this out.
Kick that thing. Oh man,
Shall we begin?
sad when she doesn't crit.
Oh, it can't be.
Yeah, all I know is free Spirit Tierra and then Arbiter Vildred.
Shall we give this a go?
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit? The goddess wills it.
Ah, right. It's time for Tora to eat.
Of course you would crit on him. Destina, Free Spirit, Vildred, and Ross. Oh.
Bring it on. Rest in peace.
Ross is actually pretty decent. Free Spirit Tierra, Vildred are actually really good too. Destina, she's okay, though she is, from what I know, she's a bit more PvP oriented. So, if you end up getting Angelica, she'll end up doing you really well. There is also Angelic Montromancy, which you get her through a specialty quest. And then there's also What was the other Soul Weaver that's good for a beginner? Can't remember. I just realized that my Angelica has 30k health. Destina will help you out as best as she can.
Burn! Bye-bye.
Attention! Don't let your guard down. Sky's light. Smite them.
Ugh, my scars hurt again.
Who do I want to take out first? Let's take out you.
The goddess wills it. The dawn is quietly
Shall we give this a go?
blazing.
I actually have Destina myself.
Shall we?
When I tried building her when I first started playing, I was having some struggles since turns out she's more PvP oriented.
Such a drag.
And at the time, I wasn't really into the PvP. I was just more PvE.
Victory is mine.
Oh, it's Benevolent Roman.
Oh, it can't be helped.
Don't worry. Shall
Is
we begin?
anybody there?
Let's fight together.
I'm not too
Shall I
late.
stretch my
am
muscles
I?
a bit?
Push Boyang.
Of victory.
Oh, right. It's called square to eat.
See how much damage you're gonna do to him.
Get out of my sight!
Damn.
Shall we give this a go? Let's show them what we've got.
The goddess
Unhealable.
wills it.
Yes.
Such a pity.
Bring it on. You must be hot. What are you gonna do?
Ugh, stop dragging me down.
Nice.
Attention! Don't let your guard down.
Push that CR.
Spirit, Destina.
Awesome.
Begin?
Nice.
I want to retire already.
Ugh, my scars. Is it gonna rain?
Oh. The illusion. Stop exploring. I need to get rid of these. Awesome. Like some of this stuff too. Windy Crossroads. Okay. Some of the story there. Beautiful. I got all that complete now too. Awesome.
Buy so? Well, what do you want to buy?
Oh, look at that. Luck of the draw.
Come back soon.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Any crafting I need to do on this hero's path? Wyvern hunt 11 or higher 30 times. Okay, I can do that. We'll use this team. Nice. Yeah, why not? I'll just do one more. Should have just did them all. I gotta do it 30 times anyways. Go back here. I also need to check and see what that one helm was. I think I'm gonna keep that one. Then, ooh. I don't know. I'll hold off if I want to get rid of that one. Okay, arrange. There we go. Fence effect, speed effect. Okay. Right? Still don't have the sword that I need, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, we got ads in about 15 seconds, guys. Yes, some people do, some people don't. Some people also end up, So the YouTube vertical stream, what that's doing is it's pushing me out more to where people can discover me. I did the regular streaming, and it wasn't really doing that, which is kind of weird, but, you know, they push the vertical streaming more. Yeah. So, like, I actually tested this, too. Because I did my regular, streaming like how I do on Twitch with the same layout on YouTube. And I only would get, like, maybe, like, 6 or 7 views with that. And then I did the vertical streaming, and I would get anywhere from, like, 21 up to, like, 150. And I'm like, okay. So, obviously, they're pushing the vertical streaming more on YouTube. So yeah, it's one of those things. I do like the concept of having the streamer separated not over the game. That's what one of the things that I like about vertical streaming too, is you can actually separate things. Make it a little bit more convenient. I'm trying to see here. I feel like this one would be useful for like a night. Arrange some of these here. 1, 2. No, that one might be useful for somebody when they need effectiveness. Get rid of that one, get rid of that one, get rid of that one. Get rid of that one too. I'm gonna extract these. Confirm. Alright, so... Obviously I won't need a crit damage boot. I'll save until I can craft 10 at a time. Wonderful. I do like so far too that like nothing's crashed while streaming. Generally it's like I'd say maybe I'd say almost every stream. No, not almost every stream. I stream every Friday and Saturday. I'd say maybe about a quarter of the streams that I would do, I would get like lag problems or I'd start crashing. It was really annoying. But it seems like actually so far, everything's taking it like a champ, so, which is good. I'm hoping it'll be okay from here on out. Since I've updated my operating system, I haven't had any crashes with anything. And on a better note, my PC's actually been able to shut down properly, too. Ooh, what is that? A 3 to 5 element. From what to what? So I went from, my Windows build was, I think it was the 2021 build. I think that would have been 20H1. I think it was 20H1 that I had, or 21H1 that I had. And then I upgraded to 22H2. And I also made sure to... so one of the things that deterred me from it was that stupid Windows 11, but then I looked up how to actually avoid the Windows 11 forced update by making sure that when I went to my group policy, to then filter it out to where it's just Windows 10. So I didn't get that stupid upgrade to Windows 11 thing. I can't stand that. Yeah, so I pretty much just worked around that Windows 11 shit. Like, I don't... I just looked it up and... Bam! I don't get no Windows 11 upgrade to Windows 11 shit or anything like that. 2 supporters for Bystander Wyung. I dig it. Dude, I fucking love Wyung. Dude. He is literally my go-to unit for pretty much everything when it comes to dealing damage. How are you doing, by the way, Waisudu? I had it installed this weekend, not for very long. I've heard Windows 11 has a ton of problems still. I'm not a fan. I hear it's got problems with older hardware, older programs not working, some stuff glitch it out, and I'm like, yeah, no. Yep, Boyoung is definitely a unit that I love using. I do wish I had a little bit of a better rage set for her, but in time. It's gonna be hard to replace that 23% critical hit damage, 20% critical hit chance, 18% critical hit damage, and then 20% critical hit damage. I honestly think the whole thing with Windows 11, I think a lot of it has to do with that they're trying to push AI, and I'm not really too much of a fan with that. And so, what made everything good about Windows 10, they basically got rid of all that in favor of AI with Windows 11. And then they were trying to say, oh, you know, Windows 11 is going to be so much better. It's not. The immunity is good, isn't it? I'm running around 350% crit damage, 80% crit rate with okay defense. Yeah. The immunity. I love it. I love it. And not only that, I can't wait for the next season arena defense penetration gear to come in, because it's going to be even better than what is the current season. And I want to get that for her. Hopefully I can get the same speed status before. If not, oh well, I'm have her on a rage set. Anyways, rage and pen set. The only one quibble that I really have with her is just, she basically has like the RNG mechanic on her S2 when it procs. From what I've been able to test with her so far, every single light unit that I've been able to battle against in the arena, not RTA, but actual regular arena, I can one-shot them when I use her S3. And when I use her Soulburn S3, they have no chance. Like, she'll do like 50 to 60k on them. Boom. I've actually, one day I was actually just messing around in PvE with her, and I managed to do 127k with her on her soul burn on that unit, and I'm like, holy shit, she can do damage! My defense is, yeah, okay-ish too. Basically the standard DPS defense, but, you know, I still have yet to max out the Sacred Scythe on her, which will help a little bit more, get like 100 more damage, 100 more attack. I pretty much just decided to go with Rage Set on her. Rage Set and Pen Set. So I was like, I am definitely not going to be able to build a critical damage, destruction, what was it? Destruction and Pen Set. I wasn't going to be able to build that for her. I want to get Death Dealer Ray for her. Just imagine the amount of combat readiness push that Rose and Death Dealer Ray could do for her. That'd be insane. You excited for Fen? I've been saving up, and yeah, I imagine to only hit with like 50k with her. Yeah, she can hit really hard. Like, she definitely does damage to the light units. It's just her RNG mechanic on her S2 when it procs, that's the problem. But for Fen, I'm still kind of like in the middle. I know she's gonna be the next Rift unit. I want to see though, like, when people start testing her out a little bit more to see how she is, what she's gonna do, what she's capable of. I know she's gonna be like the first Soul Weaver, I think, or one of the first Soul Weavers that can actually do damage. So it'll be interesting to see. And then I'm specifically looking forward to Moonlight Peyra. I've seen her kit and what she's able to do and how well she's able to synergize with other warriors that have rage. Holy shit. I would absolutely love to be able to get her as a unit, so I've been getting as many Mystic Medals as I can for her, because I am definitely summoning on her. It would be crazy to not summon on her. Especially since I already have Boyoung, like, I might as well have Peyra too. I didn't look at Peyra stats. Don't think... I didn't get a chance to look at her stats yet either. I just looked at her kit. As far as I know from what I've heard, she's supposed to be really, really good. I'm gonna go grab Fen and put her in Grace of Growth, where she's gonna stay for 6 months until Rift ends. Nice. I think, yeah, I don't know. I might grab her, because, like, I haven't really been focusing all too much on the RGB units and what I want to summon. I've really just been looking forward to the Mystic Summon. Oh, I got another 6 stones that I can use.
I have lots of good wares. Take your time.
I'm going to grab this and then do a Moonlight Summon where we're going to get another 3-star. It's crazy that, I managed to get ML Illynav from the Covenant summons, but I think I've only gotten a couple 4-star summons from the Moonlight. Now's the time to be pulling with power creep. Yeah, that's for sure. Dude, I am definitely no stranger to power creep. Some of the other games that I have played, holy shit, the power creep is just atrocious in there. She's a 3-star unit, so she's somewhere down here. And she was a light unit, so... Okay, Arrowell, we're going to memory imprint you. I've seen her be a bit of a nuisance in PvP too. I think her specialized version I've seen. Definitely really annoying to fight against. Does the Grace of Growth just give you enhanced skills or something? So basically what it does, it maxes out your character. So, for example, here, I have my Alencia in there, and Grace of Growth just puts her at plus 15, fully awakened, max level. That's pretty much it. Why do I... I forget that I get these 2-star heroes at times. I don't have any there. I didn't have her locked. I'm gonna lock her. The amount of times that this game has given me Adelie. Tell me why I put Tamarin in there. Why did you put Tamarin in there? I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to take Fen into PvP. Anyone that deals damage based on injury will one-shot her. Basically, I think that's pretty much just why she's meant for Rift and not entirely for PvP. She will definitely be just a target for getting one-shotted. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I can get rid of this Ains. Just give her a shitload of HP and hope for the best, I guess. What's kind of funny? I'll show you something here. I basically did the same thing with my Angelica. Made her just tanky as hell. And she's got 181 speed. Which isn't too bad. I've met some really tanky Angelicas in the regular arena, and oh my goodness, it's just way too much to try and kill her. I actually use her a lot more than I ever use my Tamarin. But you can see why. What romancy? I mean, but that's basically what you do for Tamarin, is just make her as tanky as you can. Give her speed and defense. And she'll do well for your team. Dude, this girl... Folia had units that didn't trigger her passive, but her passive is disgusting. That fixed damage is no joke. I run Karin, Biblis, and Bystander with Ariad. I have a hard time with that goddess of prayer bitch. Are you talking about Rowana or is it Ruel? I'm gonna guess Rowana. Rowana is such a bitch to deal with too. Oh yeah, Angelica? Angelica. Dude, I swear, like... I feel like she's a little underestimated in that PvP, in just the regular PvP. You think you're gonna be able to beat her, but if she's, like, tanky, her immunity is fucking strong, dude. But, like, you think, if you battle against a well-built Angelica, dude. I feel like the only way you're gonna be able to stop her is by doing fixed damage. Or make sure that she's crowd controlled and then you do damage on her. If aside from that, you're basically SOL. I literally fought against an Angelica with my Boyang one-on-one. I ended up losing because the Angelica was out healing my Boyang's damage. And I'm like, this should not happen. This should not happen. To be honest, I kind of felt a little insulted when I lost to her. I'm like, that was not supposed to happen. Why did that happen? I was so frustrated with that. Dude, what's even worse is fighting against the ML Light version of Angelica with her frickin' skill nullifier shit. Dude. Skill nullifier should have really just been more of like a PvE thing. If it for Angelica to do that. I was like, that's absolutely uncalled for. That was insulting. And she's just so evil sounding when she casts it too. So evil and condescending. I can get rid of this Januta. I only have 220 crit damage on my Karin, with a 90% crit rate, and I'm still proud of how she shreds. I'm pretty sure I took on some Wyvern 13 gear. Karin can actually do pretty well. I've seen some builds of her on YouTube and what people can do with her. And especially if you happen to get Bloodblade Karn, holy shit. Oh, that's right, I still need to enhance this. I should be able to get close to 110 ER for her. I remember actually fighting against a Sea Phantom Politis. She only has 30% effectiveness, but there is an artifact that gives 35% extra effectiveness. Fair enough. So she hits like that minimum. I think the minimum is 65 if I'm not mistaken. I can actually kick myself in the ass for getting rid of all my highlight glances. We want Izumi and his Ridge Racer. Hey Griever, it's nice to see ya. Izumi will be back next week. I'm still just shocked at me being able to get ML Illynav from the Covenant Summons. How you doing, Griever? Hopefully you're doing great. You must have just woke up. You... Star Rail? What? Oh, no, I don't play Genshin anymore. I can't stand that game. I found out some really juicy news about MiHoYo, too, being sued for 20 million. Or no, fined for 20 million by the Federal Trade Commission. I'm like, deserved, to be honest. No company should be financially grooming kids, underage kids especially. Misleading them is still a form of financial grooming. That just deters me from being able to play anything that's MiHoYo. I'm not gonna play that shit. I will stay far away from that. It makes sense. I never follow anything like that. Yeah, ever since... So... I'm trying to remember when I started following that stuff more, like, a little bit more focus-wise. I believe I did that. I started doing that after I, it was sometime in 2022 when I started doing it, because there were some things that were affecting small businesses and stuff like that. Morning from here. Morning! Speaking of, I still got something that I gotta do for my business. I gotta make sure I get that all set. Yeah, I don't play Genshin, but from time to time I do play Ray City. Which, speaking of Ray City, my friend Jency just sent me something. It's like, I think it's like a form where I can actually do some English stuff, English translations. So one of the biggest things with Ray City is the English translations. They're having some trouble getting people to translate it, mainly because, one, it's people that have other jobs that are working on the game. They do have a rough time trying to get somebody that is an actual native English speaker to translate stuff. There's a lot that needs to be translated in that game. It's still going pretty stable, but like I had told my friend Jency, a lot of people that are English players want to play the game, but the non-English is what's deterring them away from it, because there's just so much that's not in English. Like, it's nice that they have the user interface in English, but it's the quest stuff that's deterring them away from it. and the dialogue that's deterring them away from being able to play the game. Do I have a better attack one? That's speed. No, I do not. Look at all these defense ones that I have, of course. I need to get rid of the 65 and 51s. Data English has a language barrier. That is like the most spoken language in the world, I'm guessing. Yeah, for the most part. Especially with, you know, like really niche games like Ray City. Where, you know, people want to be able to play a game like that because of how unique it is. But the lack of English is a really big deterrent. It can be really frustrating. I used to stream that game here, but a lot of the problems was with the lack of English and stuff that people just couldn't play. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one, get rid of that one. I'll get rid of all these. These are level 70s. That if you don't play it for a while, the game breaks. That too. I actually noticed that the other day. And actually, I was playing the game. I was on it. I was playing it for a while, and then all of a sudden, it just shut down. They need to translate, Live a Titty. They do need to translate Live a Hero. From what I've heard, they've been working on that. They've been working on that. But it's like, the more content they release, the more they have to translate, so it's like... Y'all gotta pick something. Pick it. How long have you been playing? I just hit Challenger after 6 years. Because I don't understand how to not brick in a gacha. Okay, so I actually started playing February of last year. I played for like a couple, maybe a few months, and then I stopped playing, took a break, and then I came back. So I've been playing again, I'd say maybe about like, you know, in total it was probably about 4 to 6 months total. But a lot of what's been able to help me is mainly because I just have a lot of experience with gachas previously of what to do and what not to do. That's what's really helped me. And with one of the things with a gacha game is if the deal looks too good to be true, you probably want to stay away from it. You definitely want to stay away from it. Also, you want to try to be as cost effective as possible if you can in a gacha game, because meanwhile it looks like you'd get like a lot of currency, you're gonna go through all that real quick. Thankfully, like, Epic 7, compared to all the other gacha games that I've played, is a little more forgiving. But it's still a good idea to just be cost effective, especially like when it comes to your gear, when it comes to enhancing your gear and stuff like that. My first $50 spent on the game was some booster packs and a $30 skin. Don't do that again. I think what I ended up doing, because a while back, I think I spent like $5 on like a Mystic Metals pack, and that was it. I didn't spend any more. And that was it. And took a break to basically just like focus on some other things, and then I played some other gacha games here and there, and I'm all like, okay, I'm getting the idea of what you're supposed to do here now. I know with Epic 7, it does like a really good way on like selling a solution to you, and it makes it really enticing. But no, that's all I have to say. No. Don't do it. When it comes to any gacha game, being cost effective is literally your best friend in any of them. Even if they are generous, just being cost effective is utmost the best thing that you can do. It's free, so why pay, right? They give it all to you. They give it all to you, and they kind of like get you going and give you all the currencies and everything. They get you going and stuff. And then once you hit a certain level, then they're like, oh, well, you're on your own now. You're gonna use all your currency and everything, and they're like, you're on your own, sorry. Speaking of, since you guys are here, I do want to let y'all know that you will go through your gold very quickly. But there is a solution around that, and one of it is when you unlock unrecorded history, you want to play through all the stages, and then go back to level 30, Dullberg Field, and then just farm that with maxed out units. Because you get a stigma bonus with every maxed out unit that you have. And then once you're done with that, then you go back to the Sanctuary, go back to the Forest of Souls, and then just buy a bunch of these penguin eggs, and then you turn around and sell them. I got like 162k stigma, so I'm gonna buy like 10 of these. Because level 30 is the fastest one to farm. That's all. It's just level 30 is quicker than all of them. It's like some pretty weak monsters that you can continuously go and farm at. And then you do this, and then you go to here. So, enhancement ingredients, arrange. I don't really need these right now, so all you do is just max that out, max that out. Bam. Look it right there. 1,000,000 gold right there. And so if you farm that consistently, pretty much if you do it like all day or whatever, you can rack up quite a bit of gold that way. And I also recommend when you do... Oh, not the summon. If you see my stuff rotating, it's because I'm playing on my phone and I'm streaming it through a streaming app. You go to your reputation, and when you actually get this second daily reputation reward chest, you get the 10% extra gold. Immediately go to the unrecorded history and then just start farming that. Like that's basically how you'll max out. And then you can also do like, you know, hunts and stuff on the other side and everything. And also make sure that you do these events too. I have 16 plus AP points in unrecorded history. Not the most, but a good amount. Save those as much as you can. And when you keep grinding, because I think I have like 5k. Because I've been farming it a lot. But save that as much as you can, because especially if you're going to get Fen, you're going to be using all those AP points. You're going to use them real fast. I still do not have enough to enhance. Make sure you do this craft your best gear event too if you haven't yet. This is actually really good. There's like general recommendations of what people do. And you if you're new, it's generally a good idea to follow that or make a piece that's more universal for your characters. I can't remember which one it was. I know I've seen somebody craft a torrent one from it, and it was more universal for their DPSs. And also, too, your buffs, take advantage of those as much as you can if you're a new player. Take advantage of them, do everything as much as you can. Because once those expire, you basically just have to wait until the game decides to bless you with the other buffs. Which isn't really too big of a deal, because I know when I first started playing and when my buffs ran out, I don't think that they were doing the free equipment unequip buff on the weekends. Which that's actually very, very much a necessity. Because it starts getting really costly. Do you have a Wyvern 13 team? Actually I do. I can show you it right now. And it's pretty much the go-to one that everybody has when they start out. You want Mui, Furious, Cigarette. I use Angelica. Some people use a tank, like Tywin. But I personally use Angelica because she can tank everything. Especially with how much HP she has. She can literally tank everything. So with Furious, you do want to make sure that he has an artifact that can cast an additional debuff in case if Cigarette doesn't cast her debuff. Or Angelic Montmorency. So, yeah, if you don't have Angelica's exclusive equipment, Angelic Montmorency is the go-to. But when you get Angelica's exclusive equipment, she's already better than Angelic Montmorency. Hands down. Her S3, if you get the S3 exclusive equipment, it dispels one debuff from all allies. And then you have a cleansing artifact on her. Already way better than Montmorency. I think I've actually seen this team be able to do it on auto one time. I had Song of Stars on another account, I miss it, yeah. Song of Stars is a really good one. But thankfully since Azaria, if you haven't done Azaria's side story yet, you can always get it again. Health attack crit hit chance. I think the next season one has hit chance and hit damage on it, but I have to double check. Yeah, it's got hit chance and hit damage. I can't remember what the other stat was though. Trying to see what else here. I know I'd love to be able to promote her. I don't have enough spirit blooms to combine. And also Moonlight Theater. You can get Death Dealer ready from this. You know how difficult it is to run Wyvern with Karin, Biblis, Bystander, and Arya is? I'm experiencing gear gap from the Wyvern. Yeah, so the thing is, I gotta remember here, because with Mui, he does have the synergy for your Wyvern team. If I remember correctly. I know he did. I can't remember where. Okay. So if you end up getting Mui, he's got an ice elemental synergy that increases combat readiness of all the allies by 10%. Him and Furious actually can do really well. And then you get Sigret from the Wyvern 13 Hunt event. Crazy how this woman tends to miss most of the time. I could definitely say, though, that Boayang is really good for the Kaida's hunt. He's really good for Kaida's hunt. I've actually seen someone, and I think that was actually when I decided to go with a rage set on my Boayang. I saw a video online. Someone's Bystander Hwayoung was super built with a rage pen set. My current just got a new ability. Strips a buff when her S2 when she S2s and applies a random debuff at 50%. I may be able to do it. Yeah. The thing with you want to make sure that you have debuffs circulating all the time on that Wyvern. That way it can focus on your frontmost unit. Keeps your DPSs alive. That's why the Sigret, Furious, and Mui, they work all really well because all three of them debuff. So if one fails to do their job, then you got the other one. But if all three of them fail to do their job, which can happen, it's happened to me. You kind of have to brace for impact. But in most cases, you won't if they all have the effectiveness that they're supposed to. I'm gonna see if I can do this next stage of Twilight Garden. The Dark Hero. No, I need Rose for the combat push. See if I can do this like this. Oh, Abyss 119 is what they ended up finishing. Dude, how difficult was it up there?
Goddess, a prayer.
Is it time for magic?
Release mana.
Oh, she already just got plantized.
So, the footsteps following me. Were from you? Oh, it wasn't you?
Shall I stretch my
She is
muscles?
not. My team is not doing enough damage.
Smite
I need those other plants. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I definitely need all 3 of those plants for that. Alrighty then. I feel like my team's gonna get murdered.
I'll help you.
Such a drag.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with me. I always give my all.
That seaside Bologna, man.
Back. I'll slash your justice in two.
I thought I told you. Get out of my sight!
Who are you gonna hit?
Wait, who's that?
Of course, you'd hit the Ross.
Something light. Hear my voice.
Let's do this.
This spear.
119 was easy once I knew what to do. Fair enough.
Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Let me show you my secret weapon. Respect the great land. It's hard, but I won't give up. Oh, it can't be helped. Goddess, lead the way.
Not surrender.
I really need to take out that seaside Bologna. Let's see what this does.
Justice will.
Burn away the evil.
Here I go. This is what you get for ruining my vacation.
That really hurt.
Shall we?
They would kill her. I hate Ross every single time he goes after my Boyoung. Every single time. Every single time. It never fails. He hates Boyoung. Every single bot goes after Boyoung. Never anybody else. First one he goes for is Boyoung, 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 Boyoung. And I'm all like, come on, man. It's so frustrating. Let's see. She's probably not gonna help either. Maybe I could use Watcher Shuri. Yeah, Ross. Instead of, not Ross. Ross. I know this is probably not gonna work really well.
I'm going to retire already.
I'm pretty sure that Bologna's super speedy.
How should we do this? I'll show you the path to victory. Alright. Show me what you can do. Are you ready?
I also need to gear my Ron up a little bit better, too.
Are you the punk who chased Tora away? Huh?
I won't go easy on you.
Son of light. Burn!
Full frontal assault. That's in order. wills it. The dawn is quietly blazing.
Uh.
Bye bye now. Oh, it's going to be okay.
I hope you're ready.
I hate Seaside Bologna. I hate her so much. I hate when losing to her. She's just so ridiculous. I really don't have anybody else that can work against her, though. My Tenebria is not geared for this. She's just way too speedy. She's just way too speedy. It does. This is where I get stuck at, too. I'm literally stuck at Challenger 1 because of just everything that's going on with the arena right now.
Determined in an instant.
No destiny can stop me.
Let me take your pain away. Get ready! Oh, it can't be helped. Let the goddess lead the way.
That must have been painful. I thought this could be fun. Now I'm getting bored.
I thought I told you. Get out of my sight! Wait, who's that?
Of course.
To back out next. Shall we play a little?
Radiant spirit, Destina.
Oh, right. It's time for Tora to eat.
I want to kill this Landy. She's really annoying.
So, the footsteps following me were from you? Oh, it wasn't you?
Wait, what?
Take this!
Here I go. Requesting approval. And granted. Removing restrictions. Charge!
Did y'all just see that?
I want to retire already.
Did y'all just see that? She was literally at low health. And before my Bwyong attacked, she healed all the way.
Win or lose?
I don't think Mott Romancy can do that. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but we're gonna go to a different one. That was kind of BS. Literally, 3 out of 3. Every time. Adventurer Ross is super duper annoying. Hopefully ML Para changes the game. Because Ross is just hella fucking annoying. I am not very confident against this team.
I
Who
always
are you
give
people?
How should we do this? I'll show you the path to victory. Alright.
Oh shoot, there's
Show me what
Arbiter
you can do.
Bildred.
Step back. I'll slash your justice in two.
With this sword of spirit, there is nothing that I can't slash. May your heart be filled with bitter cold.
I thought I told you.
You should kill Arbiter Bildred.
My sight!
I like to get frisky and go against the Gear Gap Cleaver team sometimes.
For the future of the Wind Tribe.
Okay, who's going ahead? Oh, it's the vampire. I want Bwyong to kill Arbiter Vildred and extinct him.
We can secure our victory. The goddess wills it. In the name of the goddess, a prayer.
Is it time for me to play? What a waste of time. What are you looking at?
Dude, okay, Celine.
I'm sorry.
I will not give in to despair.
About to say, where's my Bwyong even at? Like, damn.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with me.
Stop dragging this out.
Alright, good night, Arbiter Vildred.
Who chased
Ugh. Stressful.
I wanna retire
She did 50.
already.
She did 54k on Arbiter Vildred.
How should we do this?
54k on Arbiter Vildred.
For the future of the Wind Tribe.
My scars hurt again.
Kilimanjaro!
Oh, it can't be helped.
Dude, if I had a super speedy Death Dealer Ray to push this team, oh my goodness.
I'll take down anyone who interferes. Are you ready? Don't forget this feeling of defeat.
Look closely at the foe you failed to overcome.
Yeah, I just kind of float here. Oh my goodness, that team that's at the very top. All these teams are cancerous. I'm running away. That is horrible. They're all like, okay, you won. They were like, okay, you won. Now here's all these horrible teams to fight against. It's a struggle. Such is life. True. That is true. I don't even think anybody's been fighting my team either.
What do I sell? Well, what do you want to buy?
Okay,
Goodbye.
I'll hold off on
I'll
that.
see you later, if you're still
Damn.
alive.
Okay. So, that is going to be it for tonight. I did say it was going to be a short stream, but things changed. So anyways, y'all will be seeing Izumi next stream. And I will get him to do some Epic 7 stuff too. But anywho, you guys will also be seeing me back more on Twitch. And thank you for following Waisuru. I appreciate all of the follows that everyone here has given. Also too, I will be streaming Epic 7 more too. Take care, it's great to see you again. not a problem. It was great to see you too, Ross. And then also, before I don't think I have anything for tonight. I think I actually mentioned all of that during stream, so we're good. But anyways, Izumi will be seeing you guys next stream. Say hello to him. And not only that, he may or may not be playing Ridge Racer next stream. But I know for sure I will get him to play on my Epic 7 account. So, have a great rest of your night, everybody. And I will see you guys on Saturday. And again, y'all will be seeing Izumi on Friday. So,